Hi guys, very important video to all our CA final students who are using GOAT Notes edition 2025. Four things I want to talk about: additional topics, detailed discussion, ethics question bank, Fastrack material, standards related question bank, Fastrack material. Wait, those of you who have ordered my physical GOAT Notes or taken a printout of the PDF of the same edition 2025. In this particular notes, there are 5 pages worth of topics which got, accidentally missing. See, it's not actually missing. We intentionally did not cover there because it is already covered in question bank. But then some students are struggling again to open in question bank and note down those topics. So what we did is we compiled a 5 pages additional topics PDF. We compiled. Don't worry, it's already uploaded long ago. Well before September exams itself, it is uploaded, and not even a single question came from this. Not even a single question came from this. They're not that important. In which chapter it is? Internal audit investigation chapter predominantly. That's it. But anyhow, just listen to this till the end of the video, so that for Jan exams, if at all any possibility, if at all even one question comes also, let us not take that risk. Okay, so there is an additional topics PDF which is already there in our website. Long ago we have uploaded this. Just go to the rest of our CA/CMA website, go to free resources, select CA final, and inside this just GOAT Notes new. Here for additional topics not included in 2025 GOAT Notes. Detailed notes per topics for few topics which are already there in the GOAT Notes. For them, no. In GOAT Notes it is much simplified. This here it will be little detailed notes it will be given. That too it is an investigation chapter. Detailed notes is for investigation chapter. Additional topics is for few topics. Fine, I'll just show you. Additional topics. For example, you take gap, second chapter gap. Introduction topic is there. In the gap, if you open ICA material, no, gap introduction. What are general auditing principles and audit responsibilities? A general question can come in exam. See, 99% it won't come at all. I am 100% sure it won't come at all. But still, worst scenario, if at all institute is asking intro para, you open gap chapter intro para, this is. So that one I am just now giving as additional topic. And in 620, I just gave 2 points extra. Other matters relevant to auditor's expert competence, some expert related competence, that one, and agreement with expert when expert work is related to significant risks. Suppose if at all expert work is used in an area where significant risk is involved, what are the points auditor has to consider in the agreement to be entered with him? Okay, other matters relevant to experts competence. When you're checking competence of the experts, there are so many points that you check. In the last, there is one point, other matters. What do you mean by other matters? Some special points were given. Then, evaluating adequacy of experts' work. When you are checking adequacy of experts' work, it's already given in our GOAT Notes. There are some additional points. You need to check assumptions and methods, which we briefly gave the point in our GOAT Notes already. But for that, detailed answer is given here. Okay. Then, source data. Suppose if expert is using source data, what point auditor has to check? That also we are giving you. Next, digital audit, key features of NFT. What are the NFT features? This got missing. And internal audit. These are additional topics. Internal audit, just 5 pages as a whole. Totally, this is just 5 pages. That too, you should read this only after you finish main GOAT Notes. So don't even touch this. Don't even touch this until then. And what are few critical activities of internal audit function? What is internal audit planning? What is the relationship between internal and external auditor? And internal audit as management function. That's it. These 4 topics. Then in due diligence, examples of hidden liability. This is already there in the question bank already, but still we are giving you at one place. Examples of hidden liabilities, examples of overvalued assets. Then coming to investigation. What are the issues to be kept in mind while preparing his report? This is there in question bank, but still, once again, we are giving you a separate PDF so that you don't even have to touch the question bank. That's it. Simple. Just 5 pages. All these topics are very easy, not at all a big deal. Remember, those of you watching our EVO class, please watch as per our notes or watch as whatever the content I give as usual. After finishing all that, come back and read this. This is not at all. You don't even feel like this is a new point. You can easily understand this 5 pages thoroughly. Then next one, detailed discussion. In internal audit, no. Responsibilities of internal auditor, it is already given in the GOAT notes, but it was given in a very brief manner. So considering the recent valuation, all that, I don't want to take the risk, so I don't want you to take the risk. So this answer you should write. If at all a question on responsibilities of internal audit, especially relating to accounts and financial records, if that question is asked, detailedly you should write like this. Rest all other answers in our book are very detailed and properly given. Next up, investigation. Okay, so what are the aspects in connection with business investigation? It is already given in our notes, but this is more detailed. This entire 10 pages is completely investigation only. This entire 10 pages is investigation. But you remember, if those of you who are following 3/4 strategy, I tell investigation to keep under 1/4 criteria, because investigation topic is almost 20 pages, and the worst possibility the weightage is 5 marks. And moreover, in investigation, the downside is what, no matter how many times you read and revise, it is very tough to remember that. The time that you spend on investigation, learning, revising, within the same time, you can revise the standards. 50% of the standards you can revise thoroughly. That's it. But anyhow, nevertheless, those of you who don't even want to leave investigation topic at all, they want to give a priority, all this entire investigation related some points, we gave a detailed discussion. This particular 2 PDFs, one I showed additional topics PDF, 2 detailed discussion PDF. These 2 are applicable for those students who have purchased a 2025 GOAT Notes edition or has taken printout of the same. That is first point. These are the 2 issues. Then I also want to talk about, you know what, we are also going to work on something new. What is it? Ethics, you have a question bank, right? In our question bank, is there any in the market? So many question banks were there. There are lot of questions on ethics. Illustrations were there, test your knowledge questions were there, MTP, RTP, model test paper, so many. Easily in ethics, 150 to 200 questions will be there. Definitely in this 150 to 200 questions, some new points will be given, like new way of looking, new way of applying the rules, new way of applying the clauses, correct? We are going to prepare a fast track material where each question, we will give you in 2 to 3 lines. The summary of the entire question we will give in 2 to 3 lines. So like that, in ethics, 10 pages PDF will be given. Not even 10 pages, it will come 7 or 8 pages PDF will come, where if you just read that PDF, you don't have to touch the question banks on ethics. The same we are going to do with standards also. Like, we will take all the questions that are there in the past exam from the standards, TYK questions, illustrations, and what is the key point that they are testing, that we will summarize it in the form of 3 to 4 lines and then give you as a PDF. So these 2 works I am going to do very soon, and I will release them by November end. Maximum I will release by November end. For these 2, what I'm going to do is I will also upload a revision class for Jan exams. These 2 PDFs also we are going to give you. And preferably these 2 PDFs we are going to incorporate in our upcoming 2026 GOAT notes at last. Our upcoming 2026 GOAT notes will be there, right? At last we will try to incorporate these 2, or at least in question bank we will incorporate these 2. That's it. So this information I just want to share with all of you. Kindly please go to our website, download that additional topics and detailed discussion PDFs, and then start reading from that once you complete the main GOAT notes. Remember that main GOAT notes, whatever you have purchased, that is 100% sure. Pakka 95 to 100 marks of the paper without any difficulty you can write. Paper is for 120, entire 120 marks you will find answers in that GOAT notes, and that is a 360 pages notes, which is 2025 edition. The same is applicable for Jan exams. Even those of you who already purchased it for upcoming May exams also, or upcoming September also, don't worry at all. Just download these 2 additional topics PDF, detailed discussion PDF. Just add these 2 also, that's enough. Our 2026 GOAT notes is also finalized. It's about to finalize in 1-2 months. Okay, we are going to freeze it. So that GOAT notes is going to be 370 to 380 pages approximately, because these are all we are going to integrate within that. So that's why the pages will improve. So that is applicable for May 26 exams onwards, for which we are going to launch a new CA final batch in Jan 2026 ending. Face-to-face batch at Chennai. So there we are going to use our 2026 edition GOAT notes. That's it. And by the way, those of you who are thinking about May exams, recently CA Institute has given materials applicable for May exams, right? No change in the materials. Whatever materials applicable for May 25, September 25, Jan 26, the same material is applicable for May 26, September 26 and Jan 27. So no changes in the material issued by the ICI itself. The same is with our GOAT notes also. No changes itself. The only change is what? Upcoming 26 GOAT notes edition. What change is that? This additional topics we are integrating At respective places, detailed discussion, we are replacing old one with the detailed discussion. That's it. I hope you're confident. I hope you understood everything. Okay, just watch the video once again from the beginning if at all you didn't understand and came directly to the end. And I know very well you are excited for getting this, right? Don't worry, I am going to make this. If possible, even I will add more topics also. Wherever the chapters are lengthy, wherever the topics are lengthy, wherever so many complications are there and all, question bank fast track material also we are going to give you. That's it. Okay, have a nice time. All the very best.